Hey YouTube, welcome to another video. In this episode, we'll cover the latest patch that has been released for the ER-605 version 1 hardware. This is the original first ever released VPN gateway router firewall from TP-Link for the OMADA series of products. This is the ER-605 version 1, and they have recently released this latest version of 1.3.0 firmware, and it does really support a lot of features. I'm someone who never really buys a product based on future promises, but I'm really glad that despite this product being really old, TP-Link still supports it with a lot of new features that you can only see from a more beefier, more powerful product like the ER-7206. Okay, so for this episode, we'll go through this and have a look at where these functionalities are, if I can find them, and if there's a chance, I will demo the functionality as well. Okay, so the first two is the most important for me. I'm pretty sure all the rest of it are very important as well, but for my personal use, for home and for my friends, people that I know, these two are the top notch that are really needed. And I'm just glad that this is part of the very first couple of features that has been listed in this particular release notes. But before I go through that, just want to make sure that I did cover this again. So this one is for the version 1 of the ER-605 hardware. Okay, and when this was released yesterday, May 17, so when this was released yesterday, May 17, it also comes with a push notification release for my OMADA controller. So this will look a little bit different from what you're used to. I just recently upgraded my OMADA hardware controller as well yesterday. So this one brings up my controller version to 5.9.32 with the firmware of 1.17. Okay, so just letting you guys know how things will look a little bit different. Okay, so I figured I'll upgrade my controller to fully support this particular release of the firmware as well. By the way, the OC200 has also received a new update for the firmware, so, and I have also updated my OC200, and so far it's working pretty okay. Okay, so let's get on with the release notes. Okay, so as you can see here, I have already pre-created this. Actually, it's been an old configuration on the new gen dev, but there's no other ACL here that's turned on. And if you look at the devices here, have this particular gateway in here, version 1.0 hardware. Remember, version 2 is different. It's been implemented. A lot of the features here has been implemented in the version 2 of the ER-605. So this has been upgraded to 1.3.0, and it's been running for 18 hours already. So that's pretty cool. Okay, anyway, so let's just go to the network security again. Make sure. Okay, and I also have pre-connected to the VNCs as well. So you can see here, I can already connect here. Okay, so before we do that, let's just do a quick wired network setup. I mean VLAN check setup. So I have the VLAN 90 in here. If you've been following the previous episodes that I've been going through, I have VLAN 90 in here, and we have VLAN 1 in here. Okay, so the 90 is for the IoT. Okay, so having shown that, let's go quickly through this one. So this one is 90 IoT versus to all other destinations. Basically, I'm denying IoT to all the other destinations. So as you can see here, this is the IoT 90, but I can VNC here. Okay, and this one can also ping 192.168.90.100, which I'm pinging the IP address of this one. Okay, see, and I can do that. However, this one cannot ping the home, the 10.100. See here, I can also do SSH pi at 192.168.90.100. You can see here, it works fine. and I cannot do the same thing here. And I can do the same thing here, ping 2168.10.100. It should be okay. But now I'm gonna ping the IoT, and it should be okay. This is my IP for my admin PC 1.103. Ping 192.168.1.103. Let's do that here. You can see this one is good. This one is good. Okay. So now let's turn it off. Okay. So let's turn it off. You can see I cannot ping the 10.100, the 1.103, and I cannot SSH as well. But when I turn it off, okay, that will allow this to ping 1.103. There you go. It will allow SSH. This one, there you go. And of course, this will allow me to ping the 10 as well. This one. There you go. So that's stateful ACL. So that's one-way communication for this one, for the 8 stateful ACL. So one down. So let's do mDNS repeater. For the mDNS, you can see that settings in here for the services, and then go to mDNS. I already pre-created this as well already, and it's currently turned off right now for demonstration purposes. So let's do that. Ping pydesk.local. Okay. And in here I'm ping pymachine.local. So I'm pinging this one. So let's go here to clients. So pydesk and pymachine. And we'll do it here as well. Ping pydesk. Let's do that. And so this one you can see it already failed. And this one already failed too. And then this one is ping pymachine. Okay. And that's pretty much it for that one. So let's now enable the services for this one, mDNS, and let's enable. Okay, so that's it. So let's go back here. I'll just do an arrow up, so I type the exact same thing, and you can see that it's not replying. You can see it's not replying. Okay. And let's do that here as well. Let's go with the pydesk first. You can see it just like to a name. And let's do the pymachine. There you go. So that is how you can test the mDNS. Quick and dirty way to test the mDNS. There are a lot of other options here. You can have the Bonjour services in here, but I just add everything for the mDNS. Okay, so let's get on with the next one. Add support for setting port speed and duplex mode in controller mode. So that's pretty cool. So let's go with the devices. Let's go here. Let's go to networks or maybe ports. And let's go select this one. And yep, this one you can set the speed and the duplex settings. Auto, full duplex, half duplex. There you go. Okay, let's go check the switch if it offers the same thing. Let's go with this one, unused. Let's go with the profile overrides, and let's go check it out here. I'm looking at it. Switching. There you go, link speed. You can do manual, then you can do the duplex and speed and settings. Okay, the next one is support for setting port mirroring in controller mode. Let's do that again. So this one, as you can see on the gateway, I can do the mirroring here, and I can mirror port 1, which is the one port here, port 2, another one port, 3, 4, and I cannot mirror myself. Okay, let's go with the switch. For the switch, let's go with the ports, and let's see here. I have to go profile overrides, and you can see here mirroring here, and you can see I can mirror all the ports that are available for this particular switch. Okay, optimize the logic of judging me in ACL. I don't think I have seen this. I believe this one is for standalone mode, so I'll skip this one. Add support for displaying the source IP address of large ping attack packets. I haven't seen this one, but let's see if we can find the option. I believe I found the option for displaying it. So let's go here. Maybe attack defense. There you go. I have an option to block the large ping, and I don't know where you can find that particular settings here that you can find the source IP address of a large ping. I haven't experienced this one, so I don't know where it's being displayed. It could be in the log, could be. So if you know, please let me know. You can put that in the comments. As for number 7, optimize the DNS settings on the one side. The one side cannot set the DNS server of the same network segment as the LAN. DHCP servers, DNS support for adding network addresses. I believe I have always seen that one for the VLANs. Whenever I do this one, see, I can always list down the IP addresses and the manual for the DNS. So I'm not really sure if this is the one, but I strongly believe that's the one, because that's the DHCP servers DNS support. This one is add certificate plus account mode for OpenVPN. So certificate plus account mode for OpenVPN. Let's do create. Let's do client to site. There you go. So this is the certificate plus account. Add IP MAC binding in controller mode. So that should be this one, IP MAC binding. Okay, and you can select that one. Oh, status. Okay, click cancel. Add 1-to-1 NAT in controller mode. Should be here. NAT, and there you go. And this is how it looks like. Okay. Add custom IP type for local networks in controller mode. Could be on the VPN side of things. Okay. Oh, this one, custom IP. Custom IP. Add custom IP type for local networks. Okay, for the local networks. There you go. So if you put something like that, it becomes like that. It becomes network. You can select your local network, existing local networks in here. Okay. Add IP address range type for VPN IP pool in controller mode. This one, IP pool type, it could be a range. There you go. Or it could be a mask. There you go. Add time-based ACL in controller mode. I have always seen this one, but maybe because I'm using a 7206. But if you create a new rule, you can see this is time range. That's the one. Okay. And should be very similar here, time range, and there's nothing here for the EAP. Okay. Optimized auto IPsec. Okay. Add support for DHCP option field. This one I'm confused because I'm supposed to be able to see that under the DHCP options, And I try to search here and search on the net. I just can't find it, but I'm thinking we're talking about this one. DHCP options, advanced DHCP options. Here I can only 60, 66, and 138. I don't see all the other options. Okay, I'm supposed to have to see 2, 42, 67, 252. It could be that it's pending on my controller, but I have the latest one, I believe. And I can see this one as well. It's supposed to be in 5.8, but I already have the 5.9. Okay, and I don't see these options. So if anyone knows how to find it, please post in the comments or let me know. MRU configuration for PPOE. So PPOE should be, I think, the internet. Oh, this one, PPOE. Advanced settings. There you go, MRU for the PPOE settings. I missed this particular ones, PPOE. So add full mode for OpenVPN. I'm thinking this one will be regarding the split tunneling. VPN user, let's check. There you go. It can be full or split tunnel mode now. Okay, add SHA-284 and SHA-512 for IPsec. Okay, let's see advanced settings. 384 and 512. 384 and 512. Okay. Add import DHCP reservation entry and export to IPMAC binding entry. Okay. So import and export capability. So it should be under services and import, and then you can export as well. Okay. I believe I clicked this one earlier, but let's go through it again. And mDNS, and if I click here, conjure services in here. Okay, add keywords mode for URL filtering in controller mode. Keywords mode for URL filtering. URL filtering. Okay. There you go. You can add keywords now in controller mode. Pretty cool. Add quality of service function. This one should be here, and this one quality of services. Class rule, VoIP prioritization, tag outbound traffic. Okay. Add debut schedule in standalone mode. So this is standalone mode, so I'll skip this one. Add IPsec failover function. So let me close this one. IPsec. Oh, there you go. IPsec failover. Okay. For some reason I cannot select anything. Maybe. Yep. Maybe I need to create something on the IPsec before this one becomes available. Okay, add VoIP data only goes from a certain one port, and that one port only allows VoIP path to pass through. So maybe here. Let's see. Protocols. Okay, so that's pretty much it. And then add the DNS customization, ticket services. Yep, this one. Create new dynamic service. There you go, custom in here. Okay. Add modification to port PVID. This one is one of the big thing for me as well. Okay, but what it allows you is be able to select the default untagged port from your gateway. So for me, that is a big deal. Okay, see here. There you go. It's always been one ever since I get this device from a long time ago. It's been, it's been bugging me for a very long time, ever since about 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 years ago. But I'm really glad that it's been there now. But I got used to the limitation. I just use it as it is now. I guess that's a good thing. I don't know. Add support for multiple WAN interfaces for policy routing in controller mode. I think I did that already with the policy routing when I was doing that. I can do, yep, before you can only do only one probably. Now you can do select all, multiple ones. Yep. Okay, so this one. And optimize the judgment logic of large ping attack, one ping attack. Okay, so the only one I can find is this one. I cannot find that one. And I don't know how to check for this one. So if anyone knows about those, let me know in the comments. But other than from the release notes that we have gone through all 30 of them, we have the bug fixed as well released for this firmware. Fix the bug that DHCP server cannot assign an IP address when a large number of clients make DHCP requests at the same time. So usually it happens when there's a huge migration or if there's a power outage and there's a lot of machines that booting up at the same time. I haven't seen this one. I never encountered this one. So that's good to see. It's one of the bug fix. Fix the bug of not being able to assign the correct IP, the served IP address. I've seen this one. I've encountered this in some of my few reserved DHCP static IP address. Fix the bug of memory leak. Never seen this one. And fix the bug that some functions were lost in controller mode. Well, I'm not sure if it's a bug or a feature, but if they're talking about the PVID, for example, I always thought that it was just some of the limitations that they imposed on the controller mode for whatever reason. But if all features in standalone mode should spill over to the controller mode, then I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good if that's what's the saying here. So, but I cannot be sure. I cannot be sure if that's the intent that all functions of standalone mode should spill over to controller mode. It makes sense for that one to happen. But like I said, I haven't really used the standalone mode in a very long time. And I know one of the things that I can do in standalone mode was the PVID for each port, which I cannot do with the controller mode. Apparently, it looks like it's a bug rather than a feature. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it for this particular release notes review. Or I hope you learned something from this video. If you do, or if you find this interesting, or if you just kind of like this type of discussion or topic or video regarding the OMADA TP-Link devices, please give it a like. If you dislike it, please give it a dislike and let me know what I can improve on. A subscribe to my channel will be very helpful to make it grow, to encourages me to make more videos, encourages me to help you find where these new options are in the release notes, because as you can see in these release notes, they are not very verbose on where you can find these functionalities in your OMADA controller. Please subscribe. It is free. There's no monetary needed to subscribe to my channel. And please hit that notification button so that you will always be aware and notified whenever I release a new video. Till the next time, and thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.